Hey guys, Dan here. It's a little bit early, but it's never really too early to start Movember. So I'm going to take you along the ride when I turn this into something far more sinister. I got my Taconic hat on, which believe it or not, Dr. Dre played there in the early 90s, and was going to call the album Taconic. But the folks at Death Row said, no, that's not going to work. You got to do The Chronic. And the world's never been the same since. So I've got tools here. I've got a level to make sure when we're done here, this thing is straight as an arrow. Stud finder. Boop, 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 boop. Works. Pliers, you never know. A buck knife that I got from my first job in 1998. This knife is so old, it could have flown on airplanes in your pocket for 5 years before 9/11. Just kidding. I'm trying to turn this into OnlyFans. This is YouTube. Or Only Dance. This doesn't work out. That's plan B. I have a 25% sureness. I did not shave my face with this last time, so we're going to get a little ISO before we get working. As you can see, I've got this plugged so the whole drain doesn't get clogged. A bag so all the hair does not stuck there like a magnet. And let's go. Rubber, meet road. I've had this trimmer forever. In 2012, I received a pin for participating in Movember for 5 years at several of my previous employers. Shout out Litchfield Insurance Group, Cross Current Insurance, and TriPoint Insurance for matching all of the money I had raised during previous Movember campaigns. It wasn't a large amount of money, but $1,000 to make sure guys don't lose their balls, their prostates, and their family doesn't lose them far before they should. It's good to support a good cause. In a classic YouTube moment, I can feel this razor running out of juice. It's been charging for quite a while, but my beard has gotten stronger. This thing's gotten weaker. I think it's both former. I don't know if this thing can walk and chew gum at the same time, but this might get us a little further along. I'm gonna give this 5 minutes either way, and I'll catch you guys in a second. I'm gonna go drop hair all over the place. Guys, I'll get into it later on a longer video, but I've got pretty bad ADHD. I got diagnosed, I guess over 15 years ago now. And when I start doing these sort of creative things, my brain starts going a mile a minute, and I get sidetracked. Hell, I don't even know what I was gonna tell you about. Anyways, I have ADHD, and no, I will not sell you any of my medicine, because I no longer take any. Shout out Adderall though, you sure made jobs I didn't like better. Alright. Any electric razor companies who are watching this and would like a new influencer in their stable, have your boy Peppa Jack holler at me. Well, I guess I'll show off my scissor skills because I'm pretty good with them. While I've been waiting for this guy to charge, I've just been hand trimming. I remembered in the movie The Fugitive, Richard Kimball, that was the character played by Harrison Ford, after he was framed for the murder of his wife by the one-armed man, he had to change his identity, and he had a big beard. So he went and bought some hair dye and a pair of scissors and went to a truck stop bathroom and starts going. He walks out of there looking like Harrison Ford. Not Richard Kimball, Harrison Ford, the sexy one. I digress. I'm going to shut up and you guys can watch me cut my hair if you want. Otherwise, just fast forward and go do something better with your life. It's a beautiful Saturday. You shouldn't be inside watching YouTube anyways. I've already done most of the easy hanging stuff, so this is all just for show while I'm waiting for that thing to finish charging. If you're ever in this position, which I highly recommend you do not find yourself in, because time is money and I'm wasting a shitload of it right now. But at least I'm collecting my hair in an appropriate spot. Now's a good time to do the define work. Before you start hacking anything away, decide what you want to have for a mustache this year. You can't go from a beard to Raleigh Finger style handlebars in a month. much less from scratch. All right, that's about enough for now. What I'm gonna do is finish all of this stuff up and then jump in the shower, shave, get all that thing done, and we'll be good to go. What's that? You'll have to speak up. I'm wearing a towel. Anyways, I forgot to bring one thing in here. Hang on. Oh yeah, let's see if this thing's working still. Oh God. Come on, guys. Come on. I wouldn't do that to you. I certainly wouldn't give it to you for free. See you guys in a few minutes post-shower. Johnny Ringo, you looked like a man who just saw someone walk over your own grave. Well, guys, got the shaving done. Razor wasn't quite as sharp as I'd hoped. Good to keep little paper towels around to dab up the blood. Just kidding. Simpsons fans, you know what I'm talking about. That's a good segue to this little this scar here. I guess I'm not looking at the mirror with my own eyes, but with this. So yeah, scar right there. I got bit in the face by a 150-pound Saint Bernard in 2005. Believe it or not, it was my own fault, and I'll get into that later. There's another, that's almost gone. There's another scar that's right there underneath my fingernail. Centimeter higher, I'd be talking to you in an eye patch, and my life would have been on an entirely different trajectory than it is now. That was not smart. Whew. Shout out Johnson & Johnson for some tight fucking adhesive. Good Lord. All right, great. I wanted to start the this episode with this because that's whatever. But I got sidetracked with the talking while shaving, the thing running out of batteries, whatever. But it's recently come to my attention that both Movember and No Nut November, that's when someone tries to go without any sort of release for an entire month. These are both perpetuated by Big Gyno. You know why? Because if nobody is procreating in the month of November due to no nutting or having an obnoxious mustache, when next September rolls around, they're all going to be able to take off Labor Day weekend because nobody is going to be having babies. They can all go to Fire Island and wear their white pants one last time before it becomes gauche, I don't know how to say it. I'm talking to Taylor Swift, she uses it well. So here's the mustache. This is on here because I'm going to call people Johnny Ringo for the next couple days until November 1st starts, and we go with the Tom Selleck. It works. I might throw a little bit of Just for Men in there and probably be a passable 32-year-old. Ladies, let me know in the comments. Happy Halloween. If you're going out this weekend, be safe, and above all else, tip your goddamn bartenders. This is not a fun night for them. I promise, it's not a fun night. Tip them well, be patient, and do not wear a costume that is going to be a pain in the ass to walk through a busy, crowded bar with. Inflatable sumo suits and Tyrannosaurus Rex shit. You had your time in the sun 15 years ago. Find something else to be for Halloween. See you out there. Oh yeah, I'm your Huckleberry. Fuck. Should have said that at the start. Jesus, Dan.